Hello, this is Chaneta. I'm the author of How to Have This and That, and all my other books are also sold on Amazon.com. My topic is checklist. This topic was inspired by my sister, Dr. Julia Weeks, as we discussed some of our programming, and there were quite a few. There are so many things I wish I had known while growing up. No one ever tells you the hard truths of life, or maybe they do tell us and we don't listen. Maybe it's because they hope that you won't have to face the unpleasant things. Or maybe it's because they think it's just something you have to experience for yourself firsthand to understand and to learn from. Or maybe your parents did tell you and you didn't listen. My case was some of that was my case as well. And I can speak for myself when I said I didn't always listen. I remember when my parents told me about their not so good experiences so that I would avoid this or that pitfall or use their experiences to create a better and wiser life. But of course, did I listen? No, that's another story. I said that was their story, not mine. Of course, with hindsight, I wish I had listened. I mean, duh. And I wish I had learned as well. As a result, I did not pay attention to what they were actually sharing with me, which, had I listened, I would have learned a lot and avoided some potholes and pitfalls and had a better life experience in the past. And maybe I would have also avoided a lot of experiences that I wish I had. But of course, we know hindsight is 20/20 vision. Oh mine. I know that we wish we had listened, but okay, so we didn't. But we have today to change it. I'm just sharing what we wish we had done, and I wish I had done. You know what I mean? Listen, paid attention, and so forth. But the cockiness of youth is amazing. On the other hand, there are some things that were not taught or emphasized, which I wish had been taught me. Don't you? Let me start with the verbal checklist that I was given and I will share with you. It was handed down generation after generation with no questions asked. Okay, so this is my checklist that I remember. Be a good girl, a boy, whatever that means. Who knows? Be seen and not heard. I mean, this is not a good program because it programs you not to express yourself or speak up when you should do that. Oh, get a good education, go to college, major in something that is practical, not really what you would prefer to do. Some parents put a lot of pressure on their kids to major in things they wish they had major in or go to college to do, and instead they want to live their lives through their children. Oh, okay. Oh, 4, emphasis was placed on finding a good job, J-O-B, just over broke, rather than a successful career or learn to build your own business or to live your dreams. Save money for a rainy day or your old age, usually not for something positive or fun like vacation, exploring the world, investing in your business or dreams, or how to invest wisely and live more than comfortably. You can, oh, 6, you can only have this or that, and that's not a good one. Get married, have children, retire half broke or dead broke. A lot of people do that. From your just over broke job you worked 40 years at, and then save your money for your burial, die, and of your life story. Well, did I miss anything? I probably did. So what's your checklist? Think about that. What was on your checklist? Some of the things that nobody told me while growing up that would have been advantageous to know. Find my passion, find my purpose, and live from that space. Don't be afraid to try new things, even if you fall so, even if you fail so. Spend time in self-examination and exploration. I mean, youth is a good time to explore what you all about, what you come here for. You know what I mean? Um, Change is good. You always change as you get older, but it's good to know your foundation. Who are you? And I think that's important that I wasn't taught. And I know a lot of people as well. And also what you have to contribute to the world. Certainly, I wish I would have learned about personal finance. Oh my God, yes. I don't need just to save 10% from my just over broke job, but learn how to budget and manage and invest my money wisely. Learn how to use credit wisely to build wealth instead of spending a lot of it at Neiman Marcus, Bloomingdale's, Saks Fifth Avenue, Bergdorf Goodman like I did, and making those companies rich and not me. I don't even know where half of my expensive things are, the shoes, the clothes, the trinkets, etc. I don't know where they are today. I mean, they're not fashionable anyway. I'll probably give half of them or all of them away anyway, you know what I mean? But that's okay. I had fun while doing it. But I could have had this and that, had I known better, I could have had all that plus invested wisely. And there's nothing wrong with buying nice things. I still buy nice things. The difference is I don't buy truckloads. I'm not in the stores every day. But I still enjoy nice things and nothing wrong with that because I know I can have this and that, but I didn't know at the time. I enjoyed my first class travel, London, New York, Paris, Liberia, you know what I mean? The nice restaurants in New York, or had any restaurant that opened, my girlfriend and I had to be there, you know what I mean? And I just had a lot of fun, but I could have had this and that. It could have made an enormous difference in my life had I known that. But my program didn't say that. They said you had to choose, and that's what I did. I settled, and do ever settle, at the time. And that silly saying, you can have your cake, but you can't eat it. Do you realize how silly this statement actually is? Who sold us that story anyway? The people who knew they could have their cake and eat it, those are the people who keep telling you you cannot have your cake and eat it. And yes, of course you can't. You can. But I mean, seriously, have you ever had cake and couldn't eat it? I think that saying also means you can't have this and that. But yes, you can have this and that. You can have your cake and you can eat it at the same time, and as much cake as you want to. Everyone's this and that is different, but you can have it. So why investing your money wisely? That's what we should be doing. I wish I'd been taught that will bring in more income, a lot of income, live a better life, spend time on being healthy instead of not being healthy, because health actually is the real wealth. Treat yourself on going on vacation, have a good time. Spiritually, mentally, and physically, vacations are good for you. Your future self will thank you for enjoying your youth. Don't put life off until you are 65 plus, because you may or may not be around, or too tired and worn out from life to actually enjoy your retirement. I know quite a few people like that. Invest yourself, your time in your health, in your education, in your personal development, and your relationships, not only with others, but most importantly, with yourself. Man, know thyself. Another good thing to learn early is that change is inevitable. Learn to embrace change and to look for opportunities to improve yourself and your life. Do not resist change, because it is a waste of your time to resist change. It's going to happen whether you want it, I want it, or not. Change happens. Okay, so accept it, embrace it, move on, and be a better life for you. Let go of things you can't change. I mean, there's a lot of things we can't change. I mean, we try, but we can't. Let it go and, release, let go, let God. Learn from your mistakes and move on. Value time. Oh my God, it is a one recourse you can never get back. Once it's spent, you can never get back time. So spend it wisely, enjoyably, and don't waste time in regret. You will experience the good, the bad, and the ugly sometimes. But spend your time, your present moment, and be awake, aware, and conscious so that you focus on the good and draw more good to you. Live from possibilities of all the good there is. When you focus on the good, you will have more good things show up for you. And You will have less things to regret. Oh, and remember to enjoy your youth. Balance your life with wisdom, responsibility, fun, and look after your health. Your health really is the real wealth. Ask all the rich people who die from ill health. Do what you love the most. Do what you love the most. Our program says be sensible, get a job, pay your bills, save a few dollars, and be content with that. Do not let people tell you what success is. I mean, success is different for different people, right? All right. Find out what success means to you and live from that space. Find your purpose and live your purpose. And always be you. Create your life however way you wish and don't let others dictate to you who you be. Be you. Be you. Isn't it wonderful that now that you know, you can create your own checklist and live from that space? Yes, it is wonderful. And this is Chaneta, author of How to Have This and That. Subscribe, thumbs up for this video, and buy my books, Amazon.com. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Watch my other videos, subscribe to my station, and let's support each other. So if we all supported each other, life would be a happier place. My channel is full of wonderful, inspirational things, videos to listen to that will enhance and make your life better. Follow me on Facebook, Chaneta V. Cummings Lewis. My fan page on Facebook is Health, Wealth, and Time Freedom. Twitter is the same thing, Health, Wealth, and Time Freedom. So Instagram, of course, Health, Wealth, and Time Freedom. Thank you for being part of my world where everything and all things are possible when you turn your fears into faith and when you create your own checklist. Yes, you can have this and that.